Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be reviewing the horror film Night Swim that came out on January 5th, 2024, had a budget of $15 million and a box office earning of 54.1, which in my opinion isn't too bad overall. It was directed by Bryce McGuire, screenplay by Bryce McGuire as well, story by Bryce McGuire and Rod Blackhurst. It was based on Night Swim, a short film by Bryce McGuire and Rod Blackhurst. It was produced by Jason Blum and James Wan, two absolute juggernauts of the horror movie scene, by the way. It is starring Wyatt Russell and Kerry Condon in the main cast of people in this movie. And, you know, man, for Blumhouse Productions and for James Wan to be a part of this, I had some high expectations going into this movie whenever I did watch it. Now, to be fair, I haven't watched it since it did came out back in January, so this is, you know, obviously a movie that's been a few months here in the, you know, docket, let's say. But all in all, it just felt like a movie that really should have been kept as a short film, right? Not a full-length feature film. It seemed like a movie that, again, at a runtime of 98 minutes, man, you could have made it like a 30-minute short film, and I would have been completely fine with that. It just felt like you were trying to stretch this story of haunted swimming pool to the absolute limit, and it hit that limit and then fell flat on its face. And it's really unfortunate because this was Bryce McGuire's first big foray into the horror movie scene in terms of a feature film, and working with Jason Blum and James Wan and Blumhouse Productions is a big deal for any horror movie director, right? I hope that this isn't something that is detrimental to Bryce McGuire's directing career in the world of horror movies, right? Because I feel like Blumhouse Production, and again, I don't know, I'm not in those conversations, but I feel like Blumhouse Production came to Bryce McGuire and said, hey, make a full-length feature film off of this short film that you made, and that's a pretty tough ask, again, for something that I feel like was designed to be a much shorter film than a 98-minute movie. But that's what they did. I think the acting overall was good. I like Wyatt Russell as the dad of the character. The main story, to paraphrase, is family moves into a house. There is a pool that is haunted by multiple spirits that goes back to an ancient spring somewhere in the town that they live in, is the essential gist of it. And poltergeist shenanigans ensue, and they have to find a solution to this pool problem, so to speak. They do find the solution, and ding dong, the movie ends. The family moves on. And I'm not going to spoil anything, you know, beyond that, but again, I think that Wyatt Russell did a really good job. I enjoyed his performance the most out of everybody in the movie. I think that Kerry Condon did a pretty decent job. I like what the kids did with Gavin Wallen and Emil Hofferl as the Waller kids as well. And even some of the, you know, supporting actors, I thought did a pretty decent job. I think Jodie Long, Nancy Lenahan as the realtor in the movie, I thought was a very good job. I think that some of the other supporting cast really helped sell some of those moments of like awkwardness in the movie, and some of those tension moments whenever they did happen. But overall, man, it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. I was excited for this movie when it did come out, but it ran through the gimmick quick, and that's what it feels like, a gimmick. It doesn't feel like a full-on, like, wow, this is like a legit horror movie. It feels like exactly what it was, which was a short film that got stretched out way too far beyond its means, beyond what it should have been, and a production group, you know, got a hold of it and just kind of didn't do great with it. And it's unfortunate. I do want to see Bryce McGuire do more horror movies. I feel like there were his directing style and the shots that he did do were great. The biggest thing, though, was just the story, the gimmick of it all, and just wearing out its welcome too quickly. So, I don't know, man. I'm going to give this like a 2.5 out of 5 if I had to rank it. It was fine, but all in all, probably not going to see it again. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions about this movie down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. See you soon.